Thank you.
We really appreciate
and thank you so much, Steve Radner. You started sort of a turf battle here. I expect tridents to come out by the time Kornacki's on, but it's worth it.
Are you kidding me?
This is great. Oh,
the rage is waiting for him at the door.
Yeah.
Good luck, Steve. All right, as usual, it's a few minutes past the top of the hour, second hour of Morning Joe. Jonathan Lemire and Michael Steele are still with us. We start.
Well, but can we just ask really quickly? We're going to talk about the classified documents, but Willie,
which is the bigger story this morning?
That is the bigger story this morning. Willie, what do you make of this grifting thing where Trump, he knew he wasn't going to get charged on Tuesday, but he went ahead and did it as a fundraising grift. And he's raised, what, $1.5 million lying about his pending. And by the way, we're going, okay, so why does he want to be handcuffed? He wants to be handcuffed because that means more money. Again, I keep talking about the Jim and Tammy Faye Baker approach to American politics. And I keep forgetting that this guy has built about 5 PTL lands. And yet I still am surprised by the level of Tammy Faye Baker and Donald Trump.
Yeah, and also let's remember, he built his entire life and his presidential campaign in 2016 on, I'm a rich guy. I don't owe anybody anything. I don't need your money. I'm doing this because I love you. I'm doing this to save you and protect you. And meanwhile, he's making up lies. I'm going to be arrested on Tuesday so that he can take the money of the people who support him. If you need the money, are you a billionaire or not? It's a question. It's an open question because he keeps taking money from his supporters. Front page of the New York Post, Cuff Love, saying Donald Trump wants to be handcuffed because he's raising money off of the case. So obviously he's putting this narrative out there so he can raise money just like he did with Stop the Steal, just like he did with Build That Wall. We've got to get this done. So send me your hard-earned money, Donald Trump supporters. I can't pay for it myself, including footing some of his legal bills in all these cases. He's asking the people who support him to send a couple of bucks here and there to pay for his lawyers.
Yeah, another story in today, which we'll talk about later on in the New York Post, which is, of course, the paper of record for Morning Joe, is Ron DeSantis. We get the breaking news, the hard-hitting news that Ron loves the people of Ukraine. We'll get to that in a little bit. But first, Mika, let's start with the developing story.
Exactly. And one of the legal battles involving former President Trump. And this one, perhaps a lot more serious than what the Manhattan DA's office may come up with, although a crime is a crime. But NBC